Hello guys, this is another video of a side-to-side back-to-back edition, and I think this is episode 6. And in this video I'm gonna be comparing two lip products. I was gonna do a review on this one product that I got first, but then I come across another product that is very similar to it. The first product I'm talking about is this Smashbox O Gloss. I think a lot of you is familiar with this, and it's very famous for its when you take it out of the, like when you take the product out of the tube, it's clear, but then when you apply it to your lips, it's gonna transform into the pink, a different shade of pink, and the pink that it gives you varies from one person to the other, because it depends on the warmth or the temperature of your body. So I was really intrigued by that concept, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try this out. And on their website, it claims that this is a lip gloss with goji berry seed complex. This is $22 for this tube, and it's 0.34 fluid ounces or 10 milliliters. Now, I went to my Harmons to, I think I was just looking around, and then I stumbled upon this Fantasy Makers Magic Gloss. It's in the Wet, I think this is by Wet n Wild, because I got this from the Wet n Wild area. And it's funny because on the thing, on the tube itself, it doesn't say Wet n Wild, but I'm really sure that I'm 100% sure that I got this from the, because they have like a big stand there that has like all the Wet n Wild products. So I got this from there, and it says at the back that it's exclusively formulated to transform from clear into your own shade of pink. So it has, if you think about it, so it's clear, again, it's clear when it comes out of the tube, and then if you apply it to your lips, it's gonna give you that shade of pink that you want. I mean, that your body needs it to be, not really that you want, because you don't know what your shade of pink is gonna be. That's what makes it interesting. And this is $1.89. So I got this from my Harmons, which is a beauty. It could be more in other drugstore. It could be around $2, and it's in this tube it has 0.27 fluid ounces of product, or 7.9 milliliters, which if you compare, this is only 2.1 milliliters less than this one, but it's actually $20 cheaper. This is $20 cheaper than this one. So if you think about it, price wise, this is the more practical buy, because this is a lot of money. And okay, I'm gonna talk about what each one does. Well, the O Gloss, it gives me, as you can see on my hand, I don't know if you can see it here, let me just swatch it on the other side so you can see the difference. So here, I'm not even sure if you can see it, because the O Gloss gives me like a faint hint of pink when applied to my hand, but on the lips it really does give me like a shade of pink, enough to color my lips. And the Magic Gloss, the Fantasy Makers Wet n Wild Magic Gloss, is more, it's deeper. It's still a shade of pink, but it's a deeper shade of pink. And both of these guys right here are it's not sticky. It's not sticky at all. It's just enough that you can feel it in your lips, but it's not, unlike other gloss, it's not really sticky. And then both of these glosses, they're quite drying. It's not over drying, but they're quite drying, because I have my lips easily dry up, like they crack, and it would crack, and then sometimes in the winter, I would always have those what you call them, like it would bleed. So this lip glosses are drying for me, but it's not too much that if I use my satin lips lip balm from Mary Kay, it doesn't bother me at all. So, and the lasting power, like the staying power, both of these are really long lasting. If you're not the type who likes to lick your lips, or well, with a meal, yeah, you have to reapply it after a meal. But yeah, both of these are really long lasting. Like the amount of time for the product, the amount of time for your lips to react to the product and give you that shade of pink, well, I would say the Magic Gloss, the Fantasy Makers Magic Gloss, is quicker than the O Gloss. Maybe because the Fantasy Makers gives me a deeper pink than the O Gloss, that I notice it right away, but it's not significant at all. Like, it's a decent amount of time that this products work. So it's just a matter of like seconds, and they work right away. So all in all, if you think about it, if you're practical, if you don't want to spend a fortune in a lip gloss, then you would go for this. Well, accessibility, this is accessible. This is very accessible. You can find it in any drugstore. Just go to the Wet n Wild area and look for the Fantasy Makers Magic Gloss. They only come with a Just Bitten shade. And O Gloss, the O Gloss, if you want to go for this, you can get it from any Sephora store or Sephora online. If I only saw this before I got this, I would not bother getting this at all, because it's very, very pricey. This works the same way, so if not better. So I love this too. If I would rate each one on a scale of 10 as to how much I love the product, both of them are 10, but price wise, this is the winner. So that's my 2 cents on this products, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have questions and suggestions, just comment down below. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and you have a good day. Bye.